Welcome to the Homespun House. I am Katie. If you are here, I'm excited to tell you this is my first YouTube video. After years of blogging, I finally decided it was time to take the plunge. So here I am. We're going to be doing a fall themed thrift store video where I'm going to show you everything that I found while out fall thrifting. I've already got this little fella that I'm ready to show you. Big thanks to my sister-in-law, Decorating with Dana. You guys might know her YouTube channel. If not, I'm going to link her up below. She and I did a thrift store haul video a couple months ago. We had a fantastic time. We found a bunch of stuff to either upcycle and repurpose or decorate with or resell. And so it inspired this first kickoff video because she and I had such a fantastic time, and I want to thank her for getting the fire going so that I could get this channel going. Really inspired me. So anyhow, I won't yap. I know you guys want to see the treasures. So what I'm going to do is show you guys a video of what I saw today at the store so that you guys can kind of get an idea of what I saw. And then we'll come back here. I'll show you what I bought. I'll tell you what I paid for it. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with it. So go take a peek and we will meet back here. Okay, so as you guys can see, Goodwill was pretty packed today. Lots of stuff. There was not a sale today. Ours only does discounts every other Saturday. They do a half off day. I can use Goodwill points if I have a card. After I spend so much, I get a few dollars off, so I could use those. But otherwise, everything I bought was the price that you see on the tag. So the first thing I found was, this is actually a door hanger. It's got the wire on it, so it's almost like a wreath that you can put on the front door. And I thought this was great because our front door, sometimes when kids shut it, the wreath falls off. So I can't put anything breakable. This guy is just like a big stuffy. And he was only $3.99. There were actually two of these. I was tempted to buy both, but then I'm like, no, that's just more than you need. That's stupid. So I just bought the one. He will go on our front door for the fall season. And the kids can knock it off as many times as they want because he's not going to break. So $3.99 for that I thought was a good deal. The next thing I'm going to show you is our Goodwill. I don't know how your linens are priced at yours, but ours does placemats for 29 cents. And so I buy these for quite a bunch of reasons. And it's not always to use them as placemats. But these were kind of cool boho. They've got like a cable knit on them. And I got a pair of them. And I can obviously I can use them as placemats or use them as table runners or table covers. But I can also use these when I'm doing my blogging. I often need photography props, and these would be great when I'm photographing recipes with a nice white clean background. But I also just like the fabric. So I thought, you know, there's a couple things you could do with these. If you have like a cylinder vase, I don't think I have one around here, but I'm seeing now where people are wrapping, you know, just the glass vases you get at Hobby Lobby in fabric and then securing it with hot glue. And then you've got these really neat fabric vases that you can put fall twigs and stuff like that in. So that's an idea. But for 29 cents each, these little cuties came home with me, and will probably be used in quite a few different ways. The next thing I got is, speaking of props, I always buy little fake pumpkins when I see them. This little guy's gold, totally cute. He's got a totally cute little stem. He was 99 cents. And again, I'll use him probably for photography props in my blogging, but I'll also use it for mantle decoration or for my bookshelves. One of the reasons I like buying pumpkins like this, even if they're not the color that I want, is you can always paint them. You can spray paint them, you can chalk paint them. You don't have to leave them as they are. So if you can find them cheap, I think $1's a great price. Then they're worth throwing into the cart. Now, another thing I found, this is hilarious. I found this little Day of the Dead man, and I just think he is absolutely charming. He had a Target tag on him. I don't know what his original price would have been, but I'm sure he wasn't cheap. But I got him for 99 cents. Sorry, am I holding that too close? I got him for 99 cents. And so he's like a little shelf sitter. So I know I'm already thinking like to do an elf on the shelf through the month of October with him, with the kids, but that might be a little more ambitious than what I have time for. But for now, he's just gonna hang out, and he's a little cutie. So I'll probably use him in my decor. Another thing that I found, I love when thrift stores do grab bags. Sometimes they'll get small things, and instead of pricing them out individually, they'll give you a bagged deal. So this bag was $1.99, and it is filled with old cookie cutters. And not just old cookie cutters, there were these really cute little vintage cooking dishes. Before children's toys were all made with horrible plastic. They used to be made with metal, and a little cooking set that a child might have had would look something like this. So I thought those were super cute. I thought that they would have a good resale value. A lot of times people ask what are some of the things that I do with my thrift store stuff, and while I use a lot of it for home decor and for upcycle projects and things like that, I also buy for resale. I buy either to sell online or to buy at shows, vintage shows that I participate throughout the year. So also in this bag, there's a bunch of these vintage cookie cutters. They're all metal. And these are really fun for people who have kind of that farmhouse vibe going on in their house. This is a cute little guy. That's a lion. And there's a leaf. Here's an old Santa with his little bag. There was also a really cool copper one in there, which I got quite a kick out of. But these are really fun. There was also a little Scotty dog one in here. I'm not seeing it right this second, but I won't make you guys wait while I look for it. But these have a really decent resale value. Usually when I do shows or sell online, I can easily get $1 or $2 a piece for these. And considering we've got probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, we've got about 9 of them in here. That makes this bag a really good deal to get this along with the children's dishes. And then there's just some other little plastic odds and ends. These I'll just clean up and I'll give the kids so that they can use them when they do Play-Doh and when they do moon sand and things like that. So it makes inexpensive toys for them. So for $1.99, I thought that was a fantastic buy. The next thing I'm going to show you I did peruse the clothing a little bit. Now, I will tell you guys, our Goodwill has pretty ridiculous clothing prices. I typically don't like to buy clothing from there unless it's a half off day or I have Goodwill points on my card that I can use for a couple bucks, because ours tends to be pretty expensive. So I did go through today. I did have a couple bucks on my card that I could use towards my purchase. And you might have remembered from the video, I did get that really cute Land's End sweater because I thought it would just be great with jeans for fall, and it was in wonderful shape. I mean, it looks like it was hardly worn, and it did have a price tag of $6.99. To me, I don't like spending that much on a thrifted shirt, but I felt like it was still a good value, and considering I could get a couple bucks off using my Goodwill card, I went ahead and grabbed that. Because I thought it would be functional and perfect. Another thing that I always like to keep in mind when I'm looking at clothing is the fabric, because maybe the fabric is something that I really like, however the shirt may not be something I'll wear. And then I can use the fabric in crafting. So this is kind of a shirt I'm undecided on. I am totally undecided. It's a really fun, just button-up shirt, and it's got this really cute colorful bird pattern. And I don't really wear button-ups very much. Even though this is lightweight, it would kind of look cute, you know, like with the camisole underneath and jeans. But this was only $4.99. And so I grabbed it thinking that if I didn't wear it, I just knew that I loved this fabric and I might be able to upcycle it in some other way. So that went into my cart for $4.99. Another thing I found, I'm so obsessed with thrift store linens. It's my weakness, and they tend to still price those pretty reasonably. But this is, I got 2 of these for $1 each. It's kind of big. But this is a pillow cover. It's a decorative pillow cover, and it almost looks like vintage feed sack. And it's got the zipper, so all you have to do is give it a good wash. It's very clean though. There's not a spot on it, and I feel like it was probably never used. And then you go ahead and put your throw pillow in. And the reason I like buying these when I see them isn't just because they're inexpensive, but it's an easy and cheap way to change out throw pillows. So like these pillows here, these are just pillow covers. And so from season to season, all I do is zip the pillow cover off and I'll put a new one on. And it's a lot cheaper than buying new pillows every season. So these are a little bit bigger, but I do have some bigger pillows that these will fit. And another one that I got, these were 99 cents each. I don't know if I said that. But this one's so pretty. This one's like a boho, fringy. And it's the same thing. It just zips. You put the pillow right in. You fluff it up. And it's good to go. So for $3, I feel like I basically got 3 new pillows because I'll just wash these and use them on my pillows. And I don't have to buy brand new pillows. So it's a quick, cheap, inexpensive way to upcycle your pillows. So this guy was really cute, and he, again, almost brand new. I'm not sure if it's vintage or not. It sure looks like it. Never used, but it's astrological signs on this towel, and you guys are going to have to forgive my ignorance. I'm not sure the language that it is in, but it shows all of the different astrological signs. Look how cute those are. And it gives the dates. And for just $1, I just thought this was incredibly cute. I do a lot of these colors in our house. So this is going in the maybe pile. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be selling this or keeping it. I'm kind of getting attached to it. So the last thing I got that I want to show you is a vintage find. And I have collected these for years. So to find them at Goodwill, I was like screaming. These are holiday candles, and these are made by a company named Girly. That's G-U-R-L-E-Y. And Girly made them for every holiday you can imagine. They sold them for like, some of them will have the old price tags on them. I mean, like a nickel or a dime. They were super cheap, just little drugstore candles. But so these are, they were in this little box, the Vermont Country Store. I believe these were reproductions. I don't think these, because they don't have the old girly tag underneath. So I believe these are reproductions of the girly candles. But still super cute, and I have tons of these I can show you guys in another video. But so these were $2.99, and they were in the box with a little plastic thing over them. I wasn't aware that they reproduced these, but I'm kind of glad that they did, because they're getting hard to find some of the older ones. But I do have a larger turkey, and I do have a larger pilgrim that I'm excited to put these with. So I'll most likely be keeping these. If they were in fact the vintage ones, I might sell them to a collector. But since I believe that they are reproduction, I'll be adding these to kind of like some different Thanksgiving tablescapes that I'll be doing. Okay, so I believe that is everything. Quick wrap up. Between everything, let's see, I spent $4 on the shirts, $5 on each shirt, so that's about 10, 11, 12, 13. So I probably spent, when you look at everything, with my club discount, I probably spent a little over $25, maybe a little bit less. But I'm really excited about it. I think it was a good haul. I think that it's stuff that I can definitely use in different ways. There's definitely pieces that I can possibly upcycle. There's pieces that I can resell. And so I feel really good about it. And I think that it was an overall successful day. So if you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to leave those in the box below. This is the one part I'm super nervous about with YouTube, because I see the comments that some people leave and they're absolutely horrid. Okay, so that about wraps us up. Make sure that you subscribe if you like what you saw, and I hope to see you guys back for my next video. We'll be doing more thrifting. We'll be talking about saving money, all of that good stuff. So thank you so much for joining me for my first YouTube video. Hope to see you again.